Is the college voice pessimistic or optimistic?
The college voice opens up our feelings regarding long-distance relationships. Do they work?
And Hayden and I are going to battle in today's game show.
Who will come out as the champion? Find out as the college voice starts right now.
We're still in our Halloween costumes.
We
Yes,
are,
we
and looking great while
are.
doing it. But Chloe wasn't here for the last episode, so Chloe, what are you dressed as?
I am a hippie. I'm from the 70s.
Love
and
that,
I'm
love
all
that.
disco, and I'm ready to go.
It's cute, it's cute.
Thank you very much.
We have good vibes.
Yes, we
with
match
these
each other
outfits.
today.
Right?
I'm really
Right,
loving it.
Right.
All right, so long-distance relationships seem to have become a staple in the college romance world. From TV, movies, and real life even, we see it everywhere. But do we even believe these relationships will last? What do you think?
I can't talk. I have only been in one relationship and it lasted 3 weeks.
Okay. But if you were in a relationship and you really loved that person, would you stay in that relationship for like long distance?
I would
What's
think
your
so.
love language?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
good
Yeah.
question.
That's a good way to start.
I don't know.
Okay.
But
You have to take the
We'll
test.
come back.
well, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
take the test. But yeah, you guys take
We'll
over.
start
Tell
it,
us.
we'll
Tell
start
us.
Personally, I don't think I could ever do it, but I do think it works. I think you kind of have to have a foundation though before you get into that distance. I can't really talk either, but just from my friends' experience.
I don't know that I could get into a long distance relationship that like had to be long distance from jump. But my boyfriend and I have been together for 2 years, and a good 5 to 6 months he was deployed, so he was on the other side of the world.
Wow.
Oh my God.
So I can
you
say
were in a long distance relationship.
I was in a long distance relationship. Yeah.
How hard?
It on a scale of 1 to 10. Some days were hard, but some days, like once we got into like a rhythm of it,
Yeah.
and we got the time difference down, you really just adjust to a new normal.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So what is your love language?
My love language is words of affirmation.
Oh,
me too.
so that's good
Yeah,
for you.
that's what
physical
mine is.
That's
touch
cute.
isn't really super important to me. So
Yeah.
That's how I am, but like quality time. Like I
Yes.
have to have that quality time. I cannot be doing everything over the phone. That goes like with friendships too. Like
Yeah.
it's hard for me to feel connected to my friends back at home because I can't see them
yeah,
as much.
that's understandable.
And so that's why I just don't think it could work for me personally because I just would not feel the connection. But I also don't know because I've never.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you never know
I
till you
feel-
know.
I feel the same way. Okay, Hayden, now that you've heard some of our opinions, what do you think?
I don't know because it's still kind of a weird question, but I think that, with the ever so changing world and, us getting to get used to like the Zoom calls and everything with
Yeah,
COVID happening, I feel like we would be more used to the online relationship because,
over the phone.
yeah, we're used to seeing each other on a screen, It's coming now more normal to us
Yeah.
to be on the screen with each other and not necessarily all the time in person.
In person, yeah.
I definitely think, though, with a long-distance relationship, I feel like I'd be okay because I feel like space is needed.
Okay.
I think you need
Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Like you need your space.
Yeah.
You need your space to be yourself
But
and
how
grow on
do
your
you
own.
know, like, how long do you think you could handle it? Like, because, I mean, at
That's a
one
great
point you
question.
are not going to have space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you say you need your space, do you think you could, like, if you constantly always had space, would you ever be able to get used to not?
I think you could, and I'm thinking of it as like the way of like someone is back home that you're dating and you're in college,
Yeah.
You have that whole like the weeks where you're at school and you're in college, but like weekends you can go and see that person.
Okay, I see what you're
You can go talk to them like that way, but like you get that time to yourself to learn for yourself and do all that, but you
Yep.
still see each other.
Yeah.
I think that kind of rhythm would work so well.
Yeah.
Just because it's like so natural that it's
Yeah.
not like, oh, well, I saw you yesterday, so now I have no idea what to tell you today,
Yeah, that makes sense.
That
Okay,
kinda
so
thing.
like, how do we feel about the whole trust thing? Because when you're away from someone, you're not watching what they're doing and you're not their companion at the time because you're not with them. So do you think that trust issues would come into play, or?
Valencia?
That's a hard question.
There's a certain level of maturity that you have to be in a relationship, period. But to me, in a long distance relationship especially, if trust is ever going to be a barrier and it's going to be like an issue in the relationship, I would question if there's even love there to begin with. Not saying that there isn't, but I'm questioning if there is, if that is so big of an issue that it's going to stop you from
That makes sense.
pursuing the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times we're used to like the narrative of what's a long distance relationship, so there's bound to be something like cheating or like something going like a hitch. There's a hitch somewhere because of like media portrayals.
Yeah.
But I think like that's just media portrayals. You need to have your own relationship and figure that out on your own. And once you do, maybe it won't be that bad.
Yeah, and
But
if
again,
you
I
really
don't know.
love each other, then you'll be able to stay together.
Absolutely,
That
absolutely.
honestly makes sense. But do you guys think like if you were to break up, you'd come back in the end?
I don't know.
Possibly. I mean, you never really know. People grow, people go different ways. You never really know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
At
Yeah.
one time, they weren't choosing you.
These are some weird questions. Well, we are all getting a little serious here for a second because we want to talk about school safety. This has been a very prominent topic recently, and we bring it up today because we want to ask how we feel 100% truly safe in the school, because there have been a string of ski-masked personnel entering one of the halls here on campus, banging on doors and asking for IDs, and even some pretending to be security. So do you guys feel truly safe in your dorm? And if not, what could be done to fix it? Katie, I'm going to start with you since you just joined us. What do you think?
Honestly, in my dorm, I feel super safe most of the time, and like, I'm always checking our window in the room and like making sure it's locked because I'm on the first floor.
Oh yeah.
So like that kind of freaks me out, but I've never encountered an issue where I feel unsafe, but then you hear about these things going on, and it is scary, and it does make you question things a little bit.
Yeah, for me, I personally feel like pretty safe in my dorm because we have, I think, 3 or 4 different locked doors that you have to use your key card to get into before you can even get to our hall itself. So I feel pretty safe. But what about you guys when you were like living on campus? Because now I think you guys are both off campus, right?
We're grown now.
Yeah. So what about you guys when you were here, and what do you think now?
I never felt unsafe,
No, me
really,
either.
ever. Even walking, I mean, I didn't like walking alone at night by myself, but like I never felt unsafe or like in danger.
Definitely cautious, but I never like feared for my life, because especially freshman year, I used to be at the library till like midnight, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I would have to walk back to my dorm, but I would take as much precautions as I could, but it didn't stop me from walking around at night, at least.
And just hearing like the ski mask thing, like I do think it's someone just pulling a prank because, like you said, you have to have multiple like keys to get into the dorms. They're pretty secure, and they have cameras. So I don't know how they can't tell where this person is coming from.
Right.
Very true.
I'm actually under the assumption that they actually know who this person is. They're just not saying who it is yet.
That could be happening. And you know, I should probably preface being said that after this did happen, they did put security on that floor just for a little bit, just make sure it like cooled down. It didn't happen as much.
That's because it was a student. Like,
Right.
Yeah, but like, would you guys feel more or less safe, or kind of like on edge, if there was like a security guard on the floor, just kind of there to watch over
that
things?
would not bother me.
That wouldn't
I don't
bother me
get what
either.
this is another conversation for another time. Why are people bothered by more security and more police?
That's fair.
That's
That's
next week,
an
but
argument.
they're there.
Like, since it's Halloween, like Kent makes ever since freshman year, they used to make a big deal about, oh, it's Halloween, like be safe, be cautious. There's like increased police presence, but to me, it's to protect the space, not necessarily because they're afraid of what students will do, but this is anybody can walk on Kent State campus.
Yeah.
So it's to protect the area
because
and the
there
students who
have been
inhabit
past
the area.
there have been past issues with things happening on Halloween of people not from Kent coming on our campus. And I know like the freshmen probably don't know, but like it was talked about like this whole time I've been at school, and I like they had a protest for like increased like police stuff and how it's like bullying them. And I'm like, first of all, they're not going to do it. They're there to protect you. They're not going to bother you if you're following the rules. Like, why does
At least they shouldn't.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
Yeah.
But like I guess having more security would make me feel safer.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a good person doing their job, like they should be.
Exactly.
So,
I know that some people have talked about before, you know, where it's like, it's nice to have the extra safety there and the precautions, but it's weird just because, you know, you walk out your door and there's a security guard right there. You know, it's kind of like, it's a new normal that it's hard to get used to. I personally, though, I would feel way safer.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like, if there's a security guard in there, it just gives me more comfort in knowing that, like, if anything were wrong, there's literally someone right there ready to help you and protect you. So I find it's like a comfort blanket. But I can see where it can make some people a little anxious. I get that. Like, when I'm at, like, the airport and there's a ton of security everywhere, I, like, start freaking out.
Airport security is scary.
Well, I can tell you right now, if something were to happen and the security guard wasn't there quick enough, there would be all these.
First thing they would say would be what?
Yeah.
Where was the security?
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
And I think just a critique on like the law enforcement side, I feel like there are definitely ways to be made to, you know, create a sense of comfort and relationship between law enforcement and students. Like if there's a relationship there and they know you, at least your name at least, then people might feel a little bit more safe with you around. It's like, oh, that's just Joe, you know? That's just the security guy, like he's cool.
For my high school, we had school resource officers, and they would come in every day, and we had our like specific one. He knew all of us. Him and I had a great friendship. Like it was something like that where I felt like safe and also just comfortable with him there because he was just a cool guy in general. And I think that's something to add on to it. It's just as long as they're just like not like they're taking their job importantly but not too seriously. You know what I mean?
Right, I agree. I had the same thing at my school too, but hopefully we can all start to feel safe and comfortable in our spaces. But Anna and Hayden might not be safe because they will be competing in a game show. And the celebrity coming back to you after the break. So stick with us to see who the real champion is.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Your favorite weekly music show just got even better. We are now online serving all the needs of your favorite music media. You can check out our site for editorials and reviews from our writing staff featuring headline news and stellar illustrations from our design team. In the mood for your favorite artists? Check out links to our past episodes on this new and brilliant site. We are now one click away at KentCoreTV2.com. We are Kent Core. We are music-driven media.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
All right, it's time for some friendly competition here on the College Voice. I'm going to be testing Hayden and Anna on their knowledge of pop culture. Let the best host win. Are you guys ready to get started?
Let's
yes,
go.
I'm just going to say I am at default because this is my left hand and I'm right-handed.
Okay.
Man, already talking about disadvantages.
Right.
All right, guys. So your first question is, what are the names of Kim K and Kanye's kids?
North.
Yeah.
Oh. I have to name all of them?
There's 4. I was going to give you options, but you guys were so quick.
Go ahead.
I already know them, so.
Go ahead.
Hayden, are you going to take a shot at it?
I will happily take a shot.
Okay.
So there's North, there's Saint,
Yes.
there's Chicago, and then there's one more. I can't remember.
Ooh.
I'm trying to think.
If I get it, then we're tied. So what are the options on the first one to press?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let me see how I'm going to do this. All right, is
Gotta
the
make sure.
name West, Psalm, or Parker?
Psalm.
Yeah.
Shoot, she got it.
As soon as you said it, I was like, yep, it's
Wait, so did we each get a point?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
We'll do
okay,
it that way.
Okay.
Keep track of your points. So, what is Rihanna's real name? Is it A, Rihanna, B, Remy Fulton, or C, Robin Fenty?
It's B. Oh no.
Let's go with C.
You are correct.
There you go. Okay.
You're
All
cheering
right.
me on now?
Yeah. I'm nice.
All right, we got question 3. Which tech entrepreneur? Oh wait, I lied. What was TikTok originally called?
Musically.
Correct.
Okay.
Yay. Okay.
I got you.
Good job, Hayden.
Thank you.
All
Wait,
right.
we're tied.
Yes.
So now we got a little true and false question, okay?
Okay.
So Winston's cat on the show New Girl was named Freddie.
False.
Correct?
I have never seen that
I
show.
guess
Nice.
neither. I have never seen it either.
All right, guys. So who is Taylor Swift's "We Are Never Getting Back Together" song rumored to be about?
Harry Styles.
That's style. What? We will never go out of style.
That is?
About Harry
I don't
Styles.
know.
All right, Anna, do you want me to give you some options? All right.
Oh, I always forget there's options.
So fast. So we got Joe Jonas and we got Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jonas.
No.
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal is what she means.
Gyllenhaal. Correct.
I've never heard
All right,
of
so
it.
neither of you get that one.
2-2.
All right.
Yeah.
No, 3-2. I got the Freddy cat.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay.
right. We got true and false.
Okay.
There are 4 Lilo and Stitch movies.
False.
No.
True. Oh my God, I got it right. So surprising.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right. Which Disney princess isn't actually a princess? Is it A, Belle, B, Jasmine, or C, Mulan?
I want to say it's C, Mulan.
Correct.
Oh, wow.
Shocker. I got the Disney question.
4-3.
There you go. So, what is the name of Aladdin's monkey in the movie Aladdin? Yes, Hayden?
Can I steal it? Can I
No,
steal it?
not yet. Not yet.
But I have it. I know it.
Ravier.
No, it's a boo.
Yes, Hayden
It's a
got
boo.
it.
What? Ravier? Wait. Anna is hungry and wants ravioli today. So,
All right. So, true or false? Randall is the only villain in the movie Monsters, Inc. Come on, Anna.
False.
Yeah.
oh really?
I was gonna say she's Boo. You
Trying to
gotta get
think.
it right.
4-4.
Oh, I totally know. It's I think it's Mr. Waternoose.
Are we making up questions now?
No.
Is this your game show?
No, I'm sorry.
We're tied?
Okay.
I
All
think.
right. So, who married Pocahontas? Okay.
There's options.
Okay.
But I know it.
Okay.
John Smith.
Yes. All right. What is the name of the horse in Tangled?
Oh, Maximus.
Oh, yeah.
Why did I blank for a
These are
second?
Disney questions, not pop culture.
Okay,
Sorry.
I lied a
Sorry.
little bit.
Sorry.
All right. Okay. Who? True or false?
Okay. What? Get your hand back.
Grandma Tala is the voodoo priestess in The Princess and the Frog.
Wait, say it again?
True.
No.
I was going to say, I didn't even recognize it, so I don't think it was true.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Who is the half-blood prince in Harry Potter? Do you want some options? Okay.
Okay, yeah, give us the options.
Harry.
Severus Snape, Harry Potter, or Peter Pettigrew. I never watched Harry Potter.
Me either. A.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to
Okay,
say.
Anna. Okay, Anna.
I had Harry Potter
6
roots.
to 5.
Guys, I'm gonna give you one more question, okay?
Okay.
Because I didn't give you warning that was last question, so I'm gonna throw one in.
Well, then I won.
Okay, hurry.
Who is the cutest animal here?
Look at the hands. My hand went first.
Okay, Hayden.
Andy Joe.
Yes. Andy. All right. So what were your
Your own
points?
child. I won.
6 to 5.
Congrats, Hayden. So
Thank you.
proud of
That was Disney, not pop culture. So.
Close enough.
Gotta be
Next
prepared.
time.
Gotta be prepared. I can't believe I won. I was a little nervous there for a
So
second.
proud of you.
Here's your prize.
Thanks. Well, I hope we can still be friends, Anna. What do you think?
I just gave you a prize. So.
Okay, but that question, though, I hope you can still be friends. We hear a lot after a breakup. Seems to be the one question everybody always asks. It's that classic line. But today we're going to talk about, can you really be friends?
I don't know. Can you be friends after a breakup?
I don't know.
I don't.
That's a hard question.
Neither. Well, are you friends with your 3-week?
No, not at all.
I don't think I could. Too much
Yeah.
Too much has went down, and there's always still gonna. You cannot tell me there's still never those feelings still there.
Fair. I see a lot of people though. A lot of the things I see are like after marriages, like the ex-wife and the new wife are friends.
That's really
It's
weird.
really weird.
What do you guys think?
Okay, so I actually have a very strong opinion about this.
Okay, say it. Say
I
it.
think that if you break up with somebody and you guys are able to still be friends, you either were never actually in love or you're still in love. And I strongly, strongly believe that.
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
I've never really been able to be friends with any of my exes just because it's just like wasn't necessary. And in some cases, I wasn't friends with them before we dated, so why would I be friends with them after? If that makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I definitely think it's totally okay to not be friends with your exes. I don't know. I know some people say it's like immature or whatever, like,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's okay to burn that bridge. Like, it didn't work out, and I think that's totally okay to be. I mean, sometimes I think it's more mature not to be friends. Where would you rather be arguing and friends or just go your separate ways? You
That's
know?
why I think a lot of people, when relationships start out as friends, they're like, I don't want to get into a relationship with you because I don't want to ruin that friendship. But then
Yeah.
after that happens, then you're no longer friends at all anymore.
Friend zone, awkward place.
Yeah.
Awkward place. Even after the breakup. I mean, it's still an awkward place because it's like, yeah, you asked if we could be friends, but like, are we gonna be friends?
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
I do not agree with it because
Yeah.
it just gives me weird vibes.
Yeah, especially because like, if your relationship, if like other people were saying stuff about it, or like it's just kind of an odd relationship, y'all ain't friends anymore. You're nothing. Just you're strangers.
Well, especially if you're still friends after the breakup and you guys start to move on. Like, feelings can get mixed up really fast when you start to find somebody else and like you're still friends with your ex.
Also, like if I was the one to break up and like we were friends, but they still had feelings for me,
Yeah.
that would be awkward. Because it's like I'm the one that ended things, but you still have feelings towards me. Like I don't know
Right.
how I would deal with that.
Exactly. There's always feelings that get mixed up and stuff like that. I feel like there's no way for the feelings to really be diminished unless you take a break from each other, don't talk, don't really see each other or talk about each other, or else you can't move on. Like
I
you-
also think when people are friends after it, like there's no way they can be completely honest with each other ever again.
No. Plus, also, like, if you become friends with the person you broke up with, and then you start dating someone new, there's that whole layer of like, what if they get jealous for
Yeah.
like no reason, and then that causes like another thing that you just don't want to deal with, and it's not fun at all.
And that proves Chloe's point because if they're getting jealous, then they're probably still in love with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean-
It's tricky. It's a tricky situation.
Yeah.
Have any of you ever had a situation like that where
Nope.
like an ex has wanted to be your friend and you're like, I can't do that?
Nope.
No.
No, I would never. I am not afraid to burn bridges,
Oh, okay.
so I have never.
Yeah. No, I've had a few experiences with it. We tried to be friends. Did not work at all. And then it becomes like a cycle of kind of a little bit of manipulation gets thrown in there.
Ooh, yeah.
I feel like it can become a toxic environment really, really fast if you try and do that.
Yeah. I just overall do not think it is good. I don't think
Yeah.
it's healthy. And if I ever am in that situation, it probably won't happen.
Yeah, and you know, maybe you should think about if you want to be friends at all, give it space. Don't do it right after.
Yeah.
Because like you literally are fresh out of the breakup. That's kind of awkward. Like
I
you
just
need-
cannot
Yeah, I
take
agree
you
with that.
seriously wearing that.
Fine, I'll take it off. No, I'm kidding. We're not gonna look under my hat. But no, like seriously, think about it. Like you need your ice cream phase. You need your time to like hang out with friends and get back to yourself after a breakup.
Yeah.
So being like, let's still be friends right after is just not a good plan.
Yeah.
Like give yourself the time to realize, okay, now we can be friends because now I'm in the better space. You know?
Especially
Right.
people that like right after they break up and it was a tough breakup, and then you find out that they're like still Snapchatting daily.
Right.
It's like
It's
Yeah.
just not it. It's not it.
Yeah. And to bring in another aspect of it, I feel like sometimes it's really romanticized to like break up with somebody and then get back together with them, like in movies
Yeah.
and stuff. Sometimes it'll start off and it's like, so and so, this person, they broke up, but they have a lot of sexual tension and they're gonna get back together.
Yes.
And that's how it ends. And it always ends in them getting back together. Like it's never a, and they were successfully able to be friends with each other after they were madly in love. Like that's
Exactly.
just not how it works in my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like there's no way. There's too many feelings mixed up in it. So
Yeah. It's definitely an odd one. Weird questions.
Well, it seems as if we all have some different experience, and seems like we're all on the same page that you cannot be friends with your ex. But maybe thinking about being friends with their ex is just in our wildest dreams.
Well, when we come back, Taylor is going to talk with the hosts about some of their wildest dreams. Don't go anywhere.
Okay guys, let's get started.
I gotta tell Michaela.
What?
Oh my gosh!
That you would not believe.
Oh, the blurb's on at 9 on Tuesdays.
Can we get strawberries? Okay.
Roll over. Chance high five. All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother
I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I can have some pretty wild dreams. From sword fighting with LeBron James to being the star of the next High School Musical movie. I've dreamt it all. So, host, I want to know, what have been some of your wildest dreams, both while you are asleep and while you are awake?
I always have this horrifying dream of being kidnapped all the time, and it never stops. It's just reoccurring. That's like my wildest dream, and it's always different. Like, and I get kidnapped from like my house, and like they just come in and get me, and I'm like, that's not actually gonna happen.
Or
but
maybe.
Girl. But yeah, no, that terrifies me. But that's probably my wildest dream that I always have. What about
Really?
you?
I think. Oh, go ahead, Anna. Go ahead, Anna.
My dreams normally aren't like that wild and out there. I mean, sometimes they are, but I feel like it really does. Like, cause I watch TikTok before bed. It's kind of bad because I woke up to sending people like TikToks like randomly.
Whoa.
Anyways, but like normally my dream will depict like the last TikTok I remember.
Wow.
Which
you really retain.
Yeah.
I
retain
do,
all of that.
and I also have extreme deja vu.
Do you lucid dream?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Okay, well, I lucid dream, which basically means like you're conscious of your dreaming, and it's like playing a virtual reality video game, so you can be like, I want to dream about this.
No,
so I do
and
this
I don't
in my
want
dreams.
to be.
Really? It's kind of, it's fun, but it's also scary. What about you, Lencia?
So this one dream, I'll never forget it. Why, I don't know. When I was younger, I had this dream that I was like trapped, like, you know, like a corn maze, but like it wasn't corn, it was like brick walls. And I was being chased by the Hulk, and he was just like running straight through these brick walls trying to get me. Like, I was literally a child. I don't know why I was thinking about that, but
Probably because I feel like the craziest dreams stick with you.
Yeah,
Like
it was very traumatizing.
Yeah, the ones that are just kind of meh, like those are the ones you forget.
Even like sometimes I'll wake up and I'll know that I dreamed about something, but immediately as soon as I wake up, I cannot remember what I dreamed about.
Yes.
And it's so frustrating.
I have that too.
Like,
yeah.
For me, personally, like, those type of dreams are what scares me the most, because, like, why did I forget so fast?
I know.
Like, I know there's a scientific explanation.
Like
and
you
stuff,
wake up in the middle of the night,
but-
you're like, oh, I just interrupted that.
Yeah,
and then you fall
And then
back
you
asleep, and
remember,
in the
like,
morning you
12 hours
cannot
later.
remember.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah.
It's freaky.
Okay, what are some of your guys' wildest dreams while you are awake? Like, what do you aspire to do?
What?
Ooh.
Like, what are
Like, I
your
dream
dreams
to-
in real life?
Dreams this.
Oh, God.
Okay.
you know? So that's what I do.
Basketball is my passion.
Yes. No, well,
Don't even ask me, because I
For
have
me,
no
I'd
idea.
say I really want to see a shooting star. That's a simple dream.
I've seen one
But like,
before.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's actually magical.
When you wish upon a star, dreams really do come true.
That's
So, you know what they say. Alencia, tell us about some more of your dreams. The Hulk one really got me interested.
Yeah.
I feel like my dreams are really weird. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a real iconic one, but I can't.
I feel like I've had some like very weird ones where I'm like, why was I even thinking
Yeah.
that?
I think
Like, how do they work? Like, would I actually do these things or no? Like, do you think they're actually true depictions of people?
I feel like, you know how sometimes you dream you have to pee and then you wake up and you do have to pee?
Dangerous.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes it's stuff like that where it's like your body communicating to you, like, come on, don't pee the bed again,
And I
you
know,
know?
Again.
You never know, because I know people say that like some people really believe that dreams mean something and everything. And it's like sometimes I feel like they do, but other times I'm like, this is so bizarre. Like there's no meaning behind this guy coming in and kidnapping.
There's
Like,
also just like so much context in dreams. Like, because for me, sometimes I'll be like, I saw this thing where it's like, I'm in my dream and I'm at my mom's superstore market that she owns, but it's also in the middle of the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, and I'm like,
And it's called Walmart, but I know what it is, but I don't know what it is.
yeah, no, isn't that
You know what I
weird?
mean?
Yeah, like when there's a place in your dream, but it's not like what it actually is. It
Yeah,
freaks me out. I know
yeah,
what you're
like
talking
high school.
about.
Lots of
Yes.
high school dreams.
I've also I read that, like, you know how there'll be random people in your dream that you claim you don't know or whatever? Those are actually real people that you encounter, like random people, like say at Walmart that like you don't talk to, but their face sticks in your
They
mind.
like become like a background character.
Yes.
That's kind of cool. If it's true, that's kind of
weird.
Cool.
Personally, for me, I dream a lot about coffee, so maybe let's see what Hayden has to say.
So as some of you may know, us college students
There's no time.
today. But what does your certain coffee choice say about you? Personally, I am not a coffee drinker, but today we're going to find out what our hosts' personal coffee choice say about them. All right, guys, I'm going to read you the options, and then we'll talk about it, okay? So you have espresso, double espresso, triple espresso, mocha, latte, cappuccino, macchiato, or mochiato, I can't say that correctly, iced coffee, Americano, frappuccino, coffee to go, and espresso, because there's a difference. So, who wants to start? Anna, you want to start?
Sure. I cannot do pure bitterness. I have to have some sweetness and some creaminess. So most of the time it is a latte, especially at home because I have an espresso machine. But if I'm going like to Dunkin' or something, most of the time, first of all, it's cheaper to get iced coffee. So sometimes I'll just go for that. But I'd probably prefer an oat milk latte with like caramel flavoring.
All right, so are we going latte?
Yeah.
All right, so latte says, you're reflective but often indecisive. In a world of unknowns, you like the safe pick.
Yeah, I'm very indecisive, very, very badly. But I don't know if I always want the safe pick.
Alencia, what about you? What's your coffee choice?
In the summer, it's definitely iced coffee, but my favorite like fall drink is a white chocolate mocha. So good. So I'm gonna go with mocha.
Which one do you get more, would you say?
Well, it's seasonal.
Okay, we'll do both.
I'm gonna go with a mocha.
Okay,
'Cause I can do
mocha.
an iced white chocolate mocha too.
All right, so mocha says, you're fun-loving and creative. You hate the taste of coffee, but you need the pick-me-up, so you improvise.
That's very accurate.
Really?
Yeah. Coffee, like even when I was younger, I swore I would never be a coffee girl, but I am now. But I have to like spice it up. Like you said, I can't just do regular coffee. Absolutely not.
I kind of wish I could just do an old black coffee,
Yeah.
but I can't.
I feel like it would hit harder.
I'm not a coffee girl, so I'm not like you, Alencia. All right, Katie.
All right.
What do we got? What do we got?
It's kind of scary because I'm exactly the way Anna is. I'm a little freaked out because our orders are almost identical. But since she went with latte, I'm going to go with that iced coffee because I get that from Dunkin' all the time.
All right, so iced coffee says, you're assertive and outspoken. You don't let seasons dictate how you live your life. Also, you like straws.
I mean, I guess I like plastic straw.
Save the turtles,
Let's save the
Katie.
turtles.
Save the
Right?
turtles.
Hey, it doesn't say it's like has to be a plastic straw. It can be any type of straw. Just a straw. You like a good straw.
Sure.
It's weird how Dunkin' sometimes gives you the straws and sometimes they give you like the sip lid. Which does everyone prefer? Just one word answer. Sip
Straw.
lid.
Sip lid.
I kind of like the sip lid.
I like the straw. I don't go to Dunkin'. I go to Starbucks.
Wait,
and
what do you get? I'm a non-coffee
Me?
drinker, but I'm
Right.
Okay, I'm not a coffee drinker. I get a tea. I'm a green tea person. So if I go to Starbucks, I get a Trenta sweet green tea lemonade. It's my favorite. But again, this isn't about me. So Taylor, what's your coffee choice?
Once again, I too am an iced coffee person, but I drink my coffee basically black with a little bit of oat milk. Occasionally, I'll get some caramel in there to like, you know, spice it, cool it down even. So I am iced coffee too.
Okay, iced coffee too. Nice, nice. All right, now, since we have it, do you guys say espresso or espresso?
It's espresso.
Espresso.
Okay,
I think
good.
You said it was a difference?
Yes, because espresso is you're friendly and adaptive, and you actually like the taste of coffee, a rare but admirable trait. And then espresso is you're clever, annoying, or both.
Oh, so it's not actually two different things.
No, it's not an
just
actual
people
thing.
say it
It's just
differently.
calling you out because you're saying it wrong. That's literally it.
That's funny.
Which one did you say before you read that?
Espresso. I always say espresso.
Okay, good.
Sure.
Well, hopefully getting to know our coffee orders taught you a little bit more about us. Hopefully didn't give you any negative vibes. But when we come back, Alencia has some hot topics you will not want to miss.
I was living in a shelter juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
It's been a while, but Hot Topics is back and the tea is still hot. Let's get into what's been going on. So, Facebook recently announced that it's changing its name to Meta. Understandably, they want to do a bit of rebranding, but they plan on completely moving away from the social media platform we all know. Mark Zuckerberg claims it will be more of a virtual universe where people will move freely as avatars, and that already sounds like it'll be too difficult for my grandparents to handle, and they love Facebook. Hopefully they'll keep in mind their not so tech-savvy audience during this shift. During the filming of a new movie called Rust, actor Alec Baldwin fatally shot a cinematographer while rehearsing a scene. He was under the impression that the gun was not loaded, but unfortunately it was. This tragedy has raised questions of how this could happen and who was ultimately responsible. With all the concern for set safety, hopefully we can ensure something like this never happens again. Now, Olivia Rodrigo is up for her first award at this year's American Music Awards, but not only is she up for one, but she will be the most nominated of the night with her name in the running for 7 awards. Among them all, she is up for Artist of the Year. At only 18 years old, the Good For You singer has taken the world, and TikTok in particular, by storm, and I couldn't be happier for her. We can see her take the stage when the AMAs premiere on November 21st. Now, after $1.2 billion deal, Spanx CEO Sarah Blakely decided to share the wealth with those who helped her in becoming the youngest female self-made billionaire, a real self-made billionaire, no Kylie Jenner. In a video posted to her Instagram, she announced to all of her employees that she was gifting each of them 2 first-class plane tickets to anywhere in the world. On top of that, she is also giving them $10,000 each. Now that is a boss move, and I can't think of a couple other billionaires in the world who can take notes. Cough, cough, Jeff Bezos. Now, after scoring a touchdown last Sunday, Mike Evans of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers handed the ball to a lucky fan. But this wasn't just any ball because it marked Tom Brady's historic 600th touchdown pass. At 44 years old, he's the first player to ever achieve this. The fan was kind enough to return the ball to Brady so he and the NFL could celebrate it forever. In return for this selfless act, the fan received 2 signed Brady jerseys, a helmet, a signed Evans jersey, a pair of his game cleats, a $1,000 credit at the team store, and 2 season tickets for the remainder of the 2021 season and the full 2022 season. That sounds like a great deal to me. Now, I've told you how busy the world's been this past week. Let's get into how we decide if it's going to be a productive day or not for our hosts.
We all have heard of people using crystals, zodiac signs, and even weather to determine if it's going to be a good day. But now we have a pug named Noodles taking TikTok by storm. As each day we wake up to see if Noodles will have bones / it be a good day, or no bones and it be a lazy day. While I personally love Noodles and look to him every day to see how my day is going to be, some are skeptical. So how do you guys all feel about Noodles?
If I'm being honest, I know next to nothing about Noodles.
Okay, so basically there's this pug named Noodles. Very cute. He's about 13 years old, and each day his owner comes and stands him up. And when he stands him up, if he falls back over like Jello, it's a no bones day. And then if he just keeps standing up, and it's a bones day. So when he stands up, it's productive. You go out there, have a good day. And then if it's no bones day, you lay in bed and have a nice lazy day. You know, if you don't want to go to that class, go online, you know, kind of like a lazy one.
Doesn't sound too bad to me. Alencia, Joe, what do you guys think?
Unfortunately for me, if I choose a no bones day, the bill's still gonna be due and the assignments are still gonna be due. So I don't really have the luxury of being dog-like and getting back to lay in the bed. So I'm gonna have to get up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't know. My friend, or my roommate, sorry, he wakes me up every day and he's like, oh, Joe, it's a no bones day today. I'm like, when I first heard about it, I was like, what? But honestly, being no bones day or a bones day, I mean, I usually just start the day same as usual, but I mean, it's nice to know that there's something that's like saying, oh yeah, here's this or here's that, so, I mean.
I do think it is important to make sure you're taking some time for self-care. Every Tuesday, Tuesday mornings up until I have class, I dedicate that time, no responsibilities, no assignments, I'm just chilling. And I do that every single week, and it's good for my spirit.
And I think that's why I like Bones so much. He kind of gives me an excuse, like Noodles, when he has a no Bones day, it gives me an excuse to actually have like a self-care day and not do anything. So I think that's why I really like him, because it's like, I can be like, oh, I'm not gonna do anything, it's a no Bones day, and then I don't have to feel bad about it, you know?
Yeah, for me personally, I feel like every day is a no bones day, but you know, I try my best to have bones, is that what they say?
Yes.
I got bones, I guess.
Glad to know you have Bones. And I've been freaking out recently because he actually has been posting in the last few days. He's on vacation, so I have had some troubles the last few days. I don't know if it's a Bones day or a no Bones day. So when you guys are like having lack of motivation or don't know what to do for the day, like what do you do to get yourself motivated?
I would say for me, the first thing I do is shower and get dressed. Like, if I'm not showered and dressed, I'm not doing anything that day. Like, nothing at all. So, Valencia, Joe?
I think a lot of the times it's a mental thing. It's just the getting started that seems like almost impossible. But once you force yourself out of that state of mind and just get going, everything else becomes so much easier. So as soon as my alarm goes off, I have to like, out of the bed now. Like, don't linger, don't waste time, out of the bed now.
Mm-hmm. Now, Noodles isn't the only thing taking over TikTok. After the break, Hayden will be taking us away with some of the host's favorite TikTok remixes.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
So we all use TikTok. I mean, it is the most popular app right now. But there's a specific part of TikTok that everyone will eventually listen to or see. But it might not be at the top of your For You page, and that is remixes. These remixes include things like a mashup of Poker Face by Lady Gaga and Circus by Britney Spears. That's one of my favorites. And some are just as simple as slowing down a certain part of a song to sound better, I guess. I want to know, have you seen or heard these TikTok remixes, and what are some of your favorites? Have you? Like, what's Andy's bored.
I have not.
Okay.
I don't even know what that is.
So yeah, it's like, you know, you like
Either
mash.
does she.
She's gone. She's done. You know, like you mash up a song. You take like 2 songs and put them together to make them sound like better.
What was one by Ariana Grande that was really good?
I don't know.
You should.
Okay, apparently I don't know, but I don't know. I think it's pretty fun. I think it's cool.
It's a gives an outlet for people that are good at that.
Right.
To do that.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. What do you guys think?
Personally, my favorite one so far has been that one with Post Malone, where it's like, I don't even remember it because it was so long ago, but it was like it was a sound from Sid the Sloth, I want to say.
I don't think I've heard it.
Sunflower?
Yes, yeah, Sunflower, that one.
I have not heard that one.
See?
Me neither.
See, I think that's one of the best ones, to be honest. Or what's the Little Lad and Berries and Creams one? Those ones are really popular right now.
Yeah, and also the Broken Table. Have you not seen that?
Yes, that one is so
Okay, so
good.
it looks like she doesn't go on TikTok.
Yes, I do.
If you're on TikTok, that's like the biggest thing right now.
How does it go?
Where he goes, oh no, our table is broken.
That's
but
a great
like,
impression.
Thank you. Everybody remixes it, so like they'll put it with, oh gosh, what songs have they put it with?
The Windows like closing down theme.
Yeah.
Which is that's the one I like.
They keep doing it with Easy on Me. Keeps like coming a new thing. They like keep remixing that. And also, Cupcake, the artist, and her songs. I can't say some of these songs because they're a little vulgar, too much for college voice, but the remixes she has on there, that takes a lot by storm. Like these remixes are what I mean, you know? Like there are the ones that are like the songs, but the comedy ones, those are pretty funny. What do you guys think? Joe, what do you think?
I don't know. I've never like heard many of these like remixes. Well, I guess I sometimes scroll through the For You page and I like hear them sometimes, but I really don't have much of a care for them, I guess.
Fair, fair.
That's how I am too. Like,
yeah.
I might have heard them, but I'm not one like to memorize stuff like that.
See, like for me, and I can tell Hayden a little bit too, like once I hear them, you will not hear me stop referring to them 24/7.
Yeah. And they keep coming up over and over. That's the thing with your For You page. Once it's there, it's not going away. You're going to hear it a lot.
That's fair.
A lot.
A lot.
Are they doing one with the Easy on Me? Because I feel like that's really in my head right now.
Oh, yeah.
So what's going on with that?
Easy on Me is huge.
Not just the song. Is it?
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Like, it's huge on TikTok because they're doing so many different things with it. Like, they'll take, like, the, like, chorus where she's, like, doing the easy with the runs and the riffs and all that and put, like, the Broken Table and, like, the Cupcake stuff in there because that's what's funniest.
Well, I think I might have to go and make a remix of my own now. When we get back, ask the tough questions about being a new student on campus.
Hayden, I can't speak. Who's going to do the commercial if I can't speak?
I mean, I think the obvious decision is that I'm going to be the voice. I am, you know, an ex-theater major.
Whatever, an ex-theater major. I am a theater major.
I have a theater performance minor. Mine is just as important.
I bring the entertainment to this show, so go ahead.
Obviously, it should be me, because ain't nobody as fierce as I am.
Oh, no. It should be me, because I'm a freshman. And obviously, freshmen are more important, right?
No, it should be us, because we're the oldest.
Exactly. And we have Andy Joe. Hello.
Everybody wait! The only voice that should end this commercial is the College Voice, Fridays at 2 p.m. Now say it with me.
Watch the College Voice on Fridays at 2 p.m.
Donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Donate stuff, create jobs.
It's been about 2 months since the semester started, and about 2 months since Kent saw a whole new wave of freshmen become acquainted with Kent State University. And despite the new guidelines in place to mandate COVID-19, it seems that the freshman class has had a unique time adjusting to campus life.
So the oldest people on the College Voice are here to ask the tough questions about being a new student with the new students. Let's discuss. Are you guys ready for these intrusive questions?
I'm so ready.
Ask us.
I'm an open book. Let's hear it.
Okay, so the questions are not popping up, but what has been the biggest adjustment coming to Kent for you guys?
I would probably say it's the being away from your family, because you've been with them for so long, and now for me, I'm 3 hours away from my family. So it's it's weird being in a new place without any family to go back to. I'm by myself now. I have friends, but I'm by myself now.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I live about 45 minutes away from my hometown, and I think one of the biggest adjustments, as you said, is being away from your family in some cases. But it took me some time, me being a freshman here, it took me some time to just realize, oh, this is a whole new place. I can be independent here. So it's
exactly.
It feels really nice to be independent and away from my family in some cases. So
yeah.
Although I do miss them a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of my biggest adjustments probably would have to be walking everywhere.
Oh, that's
Fair.
Because
yeah,
I used to go on walks at home, but
Not like
I
this.
walk to go everywhere.
And you
here.
guys haven't even hit winter yet.
You know exactly.
It's gonna
That's
get
gonna
worse.
be so. It's gonna be so weird, but I can't just go to the store and get something if I run out. I have to walk or take the bus, and just walking to classes and planning out that time. Oh, I need 20 minutes to get to this class. That's been a really big adjustment.
Makes me
I
miss
can't
my
just get in
car.
my car.
Yeah, exactly.
I miss my car.
I miss
Yeah.
mine too.
I think one of my biggest adjustments, so at home I was always pretty independent and everything, but when you get here it's oh, okay, I'm really in charge of myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's I pick, I don't have my mom making me dinner at 6 and I have to be down there at 6, so it's kind of just adjusting, making my schedule the way I want it to be. So it's a fun adjustment.
Yeah.
though. I love the independence.
Yeah.
So
I would agree.
Right. So what has been your favorite part here being a college student?
Honestly,
Chloe.
go ahead.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, yeah, Katie just said, making new friends and meeting new people. I think it's so nice. You meet so many new people, and whether you make a connection with them or not, it's really nice to do that.
That's,
Yeah.
been one of the
Yeah,
best
exactly.
things as a college student, one of the best things I could have gotten involved in.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for it.
Yeah, I've met so many of my friends and so many good mentors here at TV2.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Some of us even changed our majors for it.
Oh my gosh, that's you, Hayden.
It's me, guys. But no, something that definitely I like now is the independence, but with getting to do my own thing. With high school, it was once you find your thing, you're stuck in that thing. Here it's if I find something, I can still change it if I want to. With my major, I like theater and it's fun, but I found something else and I found something new, so I'm switching, and that's important. Is if you have something new and you're go ahead and do it.
Yeah. No, I agree. There's a lot of variety here on campus that I'm seeing. I mean, I'm happy here in TV2. I'm happy to do these. I'm happy to do the College Voice with you guys. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. But I think one of the things also is I met a lot of my new friends here that I've known for 2 months, and I know that's a pretty short amount of time.
It
but
seems so long though.
Yeah, I know, but it feels like I've really adjusted here to campus in a way. I'm really happy to be here, and honestly, it's a new experience that I really love.
Okay, so far out of 10, what would you rate your experience?
I'd give it a 9 so far.
Oh, that's
9.
so generous.
Yeah,
I didn't go full 10 because at the beginning of the year, you guys ever had that thing where it was you have that realization of, am I doing the right thing? Is this what I should be doing? Did I make the right decision? Did I make a mistake?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, those little moments will get you, but everything else, solid 9.
Okay.
Chloe, what about you?
Probably a 7 out of 10 or a 7.5. I've had some sad moments.
7.5.
It was hard. It was hard finding my placed there for a little
For
bit, and
sure.
I felt so lonely, and the workload is definitely something that I've had to adjust to, but I'm enjoying it. Like, it's going up from here, so
Yes.
probably like a 7 out of 10.
Okay,
What about you?
respect. I would say an 8. And
Okay.
Probably for the same reasons, you know, but I feel like it just keeps getting better and better. Like, I'm definitely
Yeah.
warming up to college way more now. What about you over there, Joe?
I give it a 8.
Okay.
They
Amazing.
both rated it higher than I would have rated it.
My freshman year was a time in my life. So I think that it's 10 for me.
Oh my.
I was doing great.
Well, a common expression we always hear is the glass half empty or half full. Perception varies a lot from person to person, so as such, the answer to this question too varies as well.
So host, how do you view the glass? Are you more of an optimist or a pessimist? Or maybe neither?
Well, I think this is tough for me because, I mean, I remember hearing this when I was like so young and I did not actually understand what it meant. But I would say the glass is half empty.
Really? Why?
Wait, I don't know.
Wait, so I think like when you look at the glass as being half empty, it's like, oh my gosh, well, I only have half the glass. Yeah, but when you think of it as half full, it's like, oh my gosh, I have half the glass. Yeah.
Wait,
You know?
if it's something good, like, dang it, I only have half the donut left.
Well,
Wait, I'm confused.
Wait.
I guess that's another way you can look at it. Like, are you like, oh, dang, half my donut's gone? Or you're like, oh, I still have another half of a donut.
Exactly.
Yay.
Yeah, I definitely think you should look at it like glass half full, for sure.
Yeah,
Because, I remember my uncle when I was little, he asked me this question, and I had no idea, and I said half full, and he was like, Katie, I knew you'd say that. That's just your heart. And I was like, okay. I had no idea what he was getting at. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if I
that
had a
was
piece
like-
of cake and I ate half of it, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I still have another half of it.
there
Yeah,
you go.
okay, so then
Got
you're
it.
optimistic. That's the way that, like,
okay,
you're
well,
supposed
I have
to
a
look
question
at
for you
life.
guys. Is it that your glass is half empty or half full, or is it that it's not filled with what you want it to be filled with?
Oh.
You know?
So,
Is it
like,
about
instead
how
of
much is
water,
in
I
your
want,
glass?
like, lemonade.
Exactly. Like, is that what you need in your glass?
I think they forgot that they were there.
I never even saw the glass as empty. It's always 100% full for me because it's 50% water, 50% air. So
There's also
Who
that
else
whole
did it?
like
We were
little
supposed
chart
to
is like,
move so many
how do you guys,
We're like,
when I say glass half full, is it like cup filled to here, or is it the cup on its side? Like, you have the surrealist approach, the realist.
All right, this
you know,
is getting
the
crazy.
nihilist
I'm
approach.
confused with just the two options.
Scratching my brain.
Yeah. Definitely, okay. I feel as though if the glass is full with something, then it's better than nothing. So you just take that, go with it, keep flowing, and one of these days the glass will be full with something that you want, or maybe it'll be full all the way.
If you have to drink that dirty water, you gotta
But I
rinse
don't
the
think
dirty
it's
water.
bad to like wish, oh, I wish I had another half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I think
The size of your cup can change.
it could, and also like a lot of the times it's up to you if you want to keep filling up the glass or not.
That's
Are you
true.
gonna
That's
sit
very
and
true.
be sad or just be content or just be whatever but what you have, or are you gonna work to get what you actually want?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
going off of that, I feel like sometimes we can take on too much for us to handle. So sometimes we do need to like empty our cup a little bit.
I'm not good with symbolism. I am just.
But
Let's
it's
stop
like
that right there.
yeah. But just in general, like, do you guys see yourselves as optimistic people? Or when you wake up in the morning, are you like, oh, another day? Or when you wake up, or are you like, oh, okay, like, let's do this. Let's try and have a good day.
Right.
What
I'm
do you guys
definitely
think?
like optimistic about
Yeah,
things. I
okay.
feel like, at least I try to be. Like, you want to look at life
Yeah.
like that. It's not fun when you shut everything down. I
Yeah.
like to think that there's lots of options in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you choose whether you have a good day or a bad day.
Yes.
I agree. Yes.
What do you guys think?
I just agree with you, and I think
Okay.
Well, we sure hope the college voice made you optimistic for our next episode. We will be back next week. And if you really can't get enough of us, go to our YouTube channel and view some of our past episodes. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Andy.
Look.